Hi, let us discuss how to do the file operations in Python. So generally with the file, we majorly will do the read and write operations. And the files can be of any type. It can be of a text document or it can be of a document itself. So any kind of file can be accessed in Python. So compared to other programming languages, accessing files in Python is quite easy and comfortable. Let's see what are the commands that we have to use while reading a file. So to read a program from a file, first we need to open a file. So as we open a file by using the open function, within bracket we specify the path for a file and also followed by the mode of operation. So the mode of the operation here is the read. So here we use the read operation for specifying the mode. So R is used to specify the read operation. So depends on the requirement, you can change this path. So here it is stored in a D drive and there are subfolders are there. And the ultimate file, what I'm going to access here is file read.txt. So that's the file. It's having a content and this content we are going to read. And next here we have FP as an object. It will create an object for the file that we have opened here. It's a kind of an buffer. So whatever the work that we are going to do, that is going to be done with the help of this object called FP. So FP is the file pointer that we have it here. Now if we want to read the all the contents of the file, simply we can write the read method, that is read, and it is of the object FP. So FP dot read will help us to read the content of the file. And also we have another function here, that is read. Within bracket we can specify some number which will return the 50 bytes of a given file. And also there is we have another function here called read line. It will read the current line of the cursor. So one complete line can be read using this. And also the read lines will from the current cursor position, and it continue to read till the end, read lines. And also the same can be implemented. The reading the entire content of a file can be implemented by using a for loop, where for loop will iterate through every line of FP, and that can be printed by using a print command. And since the file it's going to have the, if it's kind of a paragraph, we can continue to print it in the horizontal way by using the end command here. That end is equal to within bracket a white space. Within quotes you can use the white space. And also we have another function here called a seek, which will change the position of the cursor to the specified value. So if it is at 1 and if you seek for 200, it will go to the cursor will go to the 200 position. And even whatever the contents are read can also be printed by using the print command. So here we have the command here, which is similar to the line number 3, where we use the print function to print the content that's read by using the read command. Okay. And very importantly, once the work is completed, we need to close the file. So the closing the file can be implemented by using the close function here. Next, we can discuss about, yeah, before that, let's see, this is the file that I have used here. So it's a file read.txt. So it's having some content here. So based on the functions that I use, it can fetch the details from this particular file. And the next operation is about the write operations. The write operation, what it will do, it will write the given content onto a file. And here also we need to open a file for what is the file to be written. And also we need to specify what you want to write as well. So let's see what are the constructs are available here for write operations. So here we open a file called file write.txt, which is stored in this particular path. So we open this file in the write mode. So the mode of the operation is specified here using the W character. So W represents it is a write mode. So in the write mode, a file is ready and an object is assigned to it. It is called FP. So FP will deal with the operations related, the writing operations for the file write.txt. And yes, we can write it. And next, what we can do, if you want to write the content into a file, we can use a method called write. So write is the another operation that's supported for the file operations here. So write function, within write function, we can specify the details what you want to write. So wherever we have a new line character, a new line will be inserted. So here, the new line character is represented by using the slash n. So integer slash n means it goes to the new line, then it will print float, then again goes to the new line, then it prints, it writes character, then it goes to new line and writes the list, and then tuple ends the set, frozen set, and as the dictionary as well. So this is how we write manually. If you want to write the information, and you can write the information, and wherever you want to have a new line, you can specify the new line with a new line character as well. Next, if you have a requirement where you want to um, directly store some operation, the result of some operations, because the file is generally used to store the result of some operations. You can also store it on a variables, but what will happen, the variables by chance the value get overridden, or the value of the variable would be lost once the program got uh, executed. But if you want to preserve the value, for the future use, it's better to store the operation, the result of the program in a file. So if we have such a requirement, what we can do, we can use a pointer, pointer for specifying the file, so that we can do some computation, and the result, instead of getting printed on the screen, it can be directly written onto a file. So here, let's say I'm doing the operation, that is a 5 plus 6. So the 5 plus 6 returns 11, So now this 11, I don't want to print it on the screen. Instead, what I want to do, I wanted to, write it on this particular text file, file write.txt. So what I can do, I can specify that after comma, I can specify file is equal to FP. FP is nothing but a buffer for the file write.txt. So which in turn will direct the result into this particular file, and the value can be stored there. Once the work is done, as usual, what we can do, we can close our file by using the close function. So for both reading and writing, we need to close the file after doing the operation. Now let's see the kind of information that we have it in our file after writing it. As I told you, we have the words like integer, float, character list, tuple, n set, frozen set, and dictionary. And wherever you want a space, you can use the newline character. Since the newline character is used between every word, so we have the integer in the first line, and followed by we have float at the second line and third line, and goes on. It goes on up to like to the dictionary. So this is how the file operations are done for both reading operations and also the writing operations as well. Thank you.